Welcome to the German Perspective, where we pick news from German sources about American events. Today's topic: U.S. Supreme Court restricts gun rights source, Antiven, a landmark decision. The U.S. Supreme Court has recently ruled to restrict gun rights, specifically targeting individuals convicted of domestic violence. This decision has significant implications for gun control legislation across the United States and has reignited the intense debate over the Second Amendment and public safety. The case under review involved a man named Zackey Rahimi, who was convicted of multiple acts of violence, including assaulting his ex-girlfriend. Rahimi, who had a history of domestic abuse, was barred from owning firearms under federal law. Despite this, Rahimi continued to access and use guns, leading to further criminal activities. Rahimi's legal team argued that the federal law, which prohibits individuals with domestic violence convictions from owning firearms, infringes upon his Second Amendment rights. They contended that the law is overly broad and violates the constitutional right to bear arms, regardless of an individual's criminal history. In a controversial decision, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of maintaining the federal restrictions on gun ownership for domestic violence offenders. The majority opinion, authored by Justice Clarence Thomas, stated that the ban on firearms for domestic violence offenders does not impose an undue burden on the constitutional rights of law-abiding citizens. Justice Thomas argued that the right to self-defense is a fundamental aspect of the Second Amendment, but emphasized that public safety concerns can justify certain restrictions. Justice Thomas also noted that while the government has a legitimate interest in preventing gun violence, the specific ban on gun ownership for domestic violence offenders is a necessary measure to protect victims and prevent further violence. He emphasized the need for a balanced approach that respects individual rights while addressing public safety concerns. The ruling has elicited strong reactions from both sides of the gun control debate. Gun rights advocates have expressed disappointment, viewing the decision as an infringement on constitutional liberties. The National Rifle Association (NRA) criticized the court for upholding what they see as restrictive measures that unfairly target individuals with past convictions. Conversely, gun control supporters have welcomed the decision. They argue that maintaining the ban on gun ownership for domestic violence offenders is crucial to curb gun violence and protect vulnerable individuals. California Governor Gavin Newsom praised the decision, calling it a necessary step to enhance public safety and protect communities from gun violence. The dissenting opinion, penned by Justice Sonia Sotomayor, highlighted the importance of the ruling. Justice Sotomayor pointed to the high incidence of gun violence in the United States, noting that firearms are frequently used in domestic violence incidents. She argued that the ban was a reasonable and necessary measure to protect public safety and criticized those who prioritize gun rights over the safety of communities. The decision also has broader implications, as several other states have similar bans on gun ownership for domestic violence offenders. These laws are now likely to be reinforced, potentially leading to a more unified approach to gun regulations across the country. Legal experts predict that this ruling will discourage challenges against restrictive gun laws in various states. The ruling underscores the ongoing ideological divide within the Supreme Court regarding gun control. The decision reflects the complex balance between individual rights and public safety that the justices must navigate. As the nation grapples with the implications of this ruling, lawmakers at both the state and federal levels will face increased pressure to address gun violence. While some may push for more permissive gun laws, others will advocate for stronger measures to prevent firearms from falling into the wrong hands. The debate over gun control remains one of the most contentious and polarizing issues in American politics. The Supreme Court's decision is sure to fuel this debate and could have significant consequences for the future of gun legislation in the United States. This video was generated using artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates. See you next time.